everybody comment RIP right now because this is breaking news. Get this to the 1,000 likes, my people. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Welcome, my people. Today is Blessing Sunday, and Virtual TV wishes you God's richest blessing. Let me say everybody right now in the comment section with your RIPs and your farewell. This is breaking news. This is a hospital report, my people. This is major news right now that has been given to the public that you need to know about. You understand? All right, so send your condolences and your farewells right now inside of the comment section as we get to the main stories. All right, yes. So if you haven't already, everybody subscribe to the channel, share the video, and welcome. Right now, also we have a double segment coming up. We have a multi-segment coming up in this video, my people. So send your RIPs right now. This is major news. Lieutenant Stitchy, of course, you understand, we have news on that as well too. You need to stay tuned. See? Yes. So every man and every woman, press the like button, send your condolences and your farewell wishes right now to those who has suffered this major loss in this time. You understand? As we break the headlines for you right now. All right, now coming up in this segment also, my people, we have some stories that is now coming to you from the members of parliament that has been reported cases of a major incident which 24 youth lose them life. 24 of them, 24 young youth, 24 youngins, you understand, has suffered major losses. Now this seems to now stems public uproar that is now coming from the health ministry. You understand? You need to stay tuned. Trust me. We have the stories for you. Leave a like on the video. Share the video, everybody. Subscribe to the channel as we now give you, of course, the major news in this situation. Okay? Now, this is what it is. Dead youth deja vu. Of course, me can't say the B word as it reports to this case. You understand? Okay? Now, this is a baby incident. You understand? Which has seen a major loss. Now they're calling it a deja vu as 24 of them drop out. And this has now caused a whole heap of public uproar and condemnation from the public heading Christopher Tufton's way. You understand? All right? Yes. So we're going to talk about that, and we're going to talk about, Lieutenant Stitchy, major hospital emergency, of course, as we give you the progress report, and that I've been giving you that now since the past couple weeks. You understand? So yeah, blessings on them, people. Virtual TV wishes you guys richest blessing as we now get into the main stories as it relates to that. Okay, now we will now take them in their relevant orders as we give you now about Lieutenant Stitchy and his situation. Now, everyone knows by now that Lieutenant Stitchy has been in a critical state in hospital as it relates to that. Yes, Lieutenant Stitchy suffered a major hospital emergency and has since been in a state where he was almost close to death doors. Now, Lieutenant Stitchy right now cannot move anything. He cannot speak. He cannot move his hands. He cannot move his legs. He cannot even communicate except with his eyes. You understand? All right. Now, this almost rendered Lieutenant Stitchy, well, right now in a vegetative state. He can only communicate by squeezing the hand as is pertaining to his wife, or he can move with his eyes. For instance, they would say, Lieutenant Stitchy, if you can hear the sound of my voice, he would maybe blink his eyes or squeeze his family members or his wife's hand. That's the only form of communication. Lieutenant Stitchy suffered a major brain hemorrhage, which he was on his way out. You understand? Because a whole heap of people still never think him did make it. You understand what I say? Drop a like on the video, my people. Alright? Now, gospel singer and former dancehall artist Cleveland, better known as Lieutenant Stitchy or simply Stitchy, is showing small signs of improvement, and his family is cheering him along every milestone, no matter how minor. So, since the news broke to social media, Lieutenant Stitchy has been doing better, but very small. It hasn't been no real major change since his condition was reported. All right, so yeah, let's find out what is happening with him right now. Okay, it says that, of course, his wife Sophia Leng, who is a woman of faith, said, however, that the singer, who suffered a debilitating stroke, has a long way to go. Giving an update, she explained that there is some movement of the side affected the stroke, and the entertainer is conscious of his surroundings. Okay, on a pray for him. Anyway, she says, as I wake up in the mornings, right, and say, God, thank you for another day. The second thing is I say, Lord, remember Clevie. I used to question God, but he told me it is not your time. Sophia, it's mine. We get sounds, but no speech. When he's making the sound and I am with him, I tell him to relax, okay? The speech will come in time, Sophia told the Gleaner. So this source is from the Gleaner, of course. Now, I'll be seeing him, of course, this week. The therapy is going well. Yes, we might want to see him up and about, but I know that the Lord will make it happen in time. I have two scriptures that comfort me in this time. It is Isaiah 60:22 and Jeremiah 30:17, she quoting the Bible verse. Now, in September last year, it was revealed that Stitchy had suffered a stroke and was hospitalized at a long-term care facility. The gospel and dancehall music fraternities responded to the call for assistance and rallied around to raise finances to help with his care. Okay, now notably, however, the months leading up to the stroke, concerns were expressed for Stitches, especially after the incident in Canada, after the show when he reportedly fell off stage. The promoter that event, the singer Colin Eiley Dread Levy, told the Sunday Gleaner that Stitchy was eager to help him get back on his feet after spending time in Babylon. All right, now I told him that as soon as I come out, I would talk to him because I wanted to put on a show for myself. Now, that came to pass last year. I picked up Stitchy at the airport because he was one of the headliners of my show. I noticed that he was a little bit sluggish. He's known to be vibrant, so his energy was off. Now, it was at that night that Lieutenant Stitchy fell off stage, and then a few after, Lieutenant Stitchy got into the stroke where he had a major brain hemorrhage. So everybody, send your words of encouragement for the family. Same way. Now, back to this story, right? As some people I would now share with you, of course, as what I say, 24 youth drop out. You understand? 24 of them. Now, the Ministry of Health and Wellness sought to calm the public concerns about reports that 24 youth, yeah, as I'm telling you, it's a baby situation. 24 of them drop out, you understand? And it was at the Victoria Jubilee, and this was in June 1st. Now, in the release late Thursday, the Southeast Regional Health Authority, which oversees the reports, said that data collection indicates that majority of the affected situations in this incidents were prematurely with significant factors that could have predisposed to serious health concerns. Now, Sarah also said that there was no outbreaks of such in the facility, but there had been a notable increase in admission to the special care when compared to both previous months. Now, currently what I can tell you is that there was a special event in Parliament held where there was a moment of silence. Now, the PNP is chastising the JLP, saying that this was clear indication of negligence under the watch of Dr. Christopher Tufton, allegedly. You understand? So, at this appointed time, we just want to say condolences to the family that has suffered the loss in this situation. Some of the cases were reported in the Cornwall Regional Hospital and, of course, the University hospital as well of the West Indies. You understand? Alright, so condolences to everybody. Leave a like on the video, share the video, more people. Continue praying for Stitchy. We have more to come inside. A blessing Sunday. Don't go nowhere. I will be back.